Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Beyond the Mat. I am J. Cole Yoga. Yoga. What are we talking about today? We are talking about the Good Samaritan Law that has come out in Canada to protect people who are trying to help people who are having a drug overdose. And so it's called the Good Samaritan Drug Overdose Act. Became law protecting those afraid of calling 911 in the event of an overdose from facing drug charges of their own. Mary Aguirreidis of Saskatoon has advocated for the change after a life-altering loss in 2015. She says the pain doesn't go away. It's chronic, lifelong, but you'll learn to carry the weight. That's all Aguirreidis said. So more than 2 years ago, on January 3rd, her 19-year-old son died from a fentanyl overdose where the friends were afraid to call 911 because they were afraid of going to jail for being high. And I mean, I've talked about this in a previous segment here on the show. If you see someone having a bad trip, like, help them out, man. Like, really, like, it's not about you in this case. Like, sure, maybe getting a little fine or a night in jail or something, like, it'll be worth saving someone's life. Like, their whole entire existence could be extinguished because you were a little too scared to pick up a phone and make a phone call. And I mean, I've been in a situation myself. Like, I've been up all night with one of my good friends, and we were drinking, and she was not supposed to be drinking, apparently. And then my friend started having seizures, so I threw her in my car and we drove her to the hospital. And they did the best that they could and sent her home. And then that was it. So we got her home, and then I stayed with her for 2 more days. And then when I left, she had passed away after I left somehow. And according to other people, they found a whole bunch of more booze in her house. So somehow she'd gotten a hold of more booze after I had left. And I thought I had cleaned everything up. I thought I had cleaned out the whole house and dumped everything down the sink. So apparently I might have missed some bottles or something. I don't know. I don't even know what the end result was. But the point is that I had been drinking. I was drunk and I had been smoking weed, and I probably shouldn't have been driving, but I didn't care. Like, my friend was having seizures, like, right next to me. So, like, there wasn't time it was just go, just react, just go, like, get help, do what you got to do, save a life, even if it ended up only being for like another 3 or 4 days. But I mean, we all got to try. And so we're faced with these things all the time. And I think it's good that there's a law like this coming into place, because there's so many people, I'm sure, who have been in situations like that where they would have just let the person lay there and keep having seizures and maybe not get the proper help needed for anyone else. And so it's a good thing to have. It's a good thing to have for sure. It says that this law would protect individuals from simple possession charges who, going forward, will no longer need to fear the law when seconds count, and any delay in calling 911 could result in death. This could be a heart attack too. This isn't just overdoses and seizures and things like that. If everybody's kind of partying and one of your friends starts having a heart attack, like, what do? Same kind of thing. You gotta get help. Gotta get help right away. And this applies to people that make the call, the people who stick around that help the victim, and the victim, him or herself, which is very good to know. So help the people who are in need of being helped, and play safe, and have your party stuff tested if that's what you're doing, if that's what you're up to. And yeah, just be safe out there and love one another, help each other. That's all we can do in this world. And that's it. So I'm out. I'll leave you with this Tupac giving 2 middle fingers while I turn the video off. Goodbye. Don't forget to subscribe and or donate to the cause. $12 a year, $1 a month would really help this show improve.